Your next pair of audiophile grade headphones is just a few clicks away. It's the best headphones of 2024. From closebacks to planar magnetic, wireless, and more, the collection of headphones we carry at Moon Audio is pretty vast. No matter your listening style, favorite genre, or budget, we've got the perfect pair of headphones for you. And to help you in your buying journey, we've rounded up the list of our top-selling headphones for 2024. These are the best-selling audiophile grade headphones at every price point. Sub $1,000, $1,000 to $3,000, and reference level $3,000 plus. So, without further ado, here are the top headphones of 2024 chosen by you. Starting off the top 3 headphones under $1,000, we've got the Meze Audio 109 Pro headphones. At $799, they deliver an impressive quality at this price point. Meze is renowned for making some of the best headphones on the market, and the 109 Pro is another meticulously crafted, high-quality headphone by them. It's a consistent seller year after year for us, so it's really no surprise, considering the amazingly wide soundstage and organic sound quality. They're an easy-to-love pair of headphones that just work with pretty much everything. You know, not really fussy, easy to drive, great high-end clarity, with a nice tight punchy bass. As a dynamic driver headphone, you can pair the 109 Pros with your existing audio gear, from DAPs to dongle DACs, desktop setups, and so on. Dynamic drivers deliver great bass, and that combined with an open back design gives you a very impactful and dynamic sound. It's great with rock, blues, jazz, and alternative music, but it really sounds great with anything. We recommend pairing the 109 Pro with our Black Dragon Premium headphone cable. It's going to smooth over any sibilance in the upper frequencies and just lend you an incredibly warm and musical sound with nice bottom end weight. Next up, a treat for our wireless listeners is the Focal Batiste wireless headphones. Don't let the wire-free status of these cans fool you. They're nothing short of exceptional. At $699, they've got arguably the best sound quality in a wireless headphone under $1,000. Equipped with Bluetooth 5.1 with aptX and aptX adaptive codecs, over 30 hours of battery life, and effective active noise cancellation, it's pretty on par with other offerings. What makes the Batiste stand out, however, is the USB DAC mode, which can offer up to 24-bit 192 resolution thanks to its integrated DAC and amplifier. It's a lot. For these little cans, that's impressive. It's also the sound quality that really sets it apart. You get a great sound stage for a closed-back headphone. The bass response is tight and thumpy, the mids and highs are clear and detailed, and it's got that great Focal audiophile sound, just in a portable wireless package with noise canceling. Understandably, it leans more toward an audiophile-friendly sound and sounds great with classical, jazz, R&B, folk, and more. Personally, I love it with hip-hop, pop, and electronic, but that's just because I love the Batiste's bass response. Excellent sound, excellent noise cancellation. It's really not hard to recommend these as our top pick for a pair of wireless headphones. For the Batiste, we recommend pairing them with the Silver Dragon portable headphone cable. It'll enhance the detail and widen that soundstage even more. If you're looking for an option for USB DAC mode, we recommend the Silver Dragon USB cable. It's going to give you ultimate performance and digital transmission from your music source to this baby right here. Rounding out our sub $1,000 list is the Dan Clark Aeon 2 series of headphones. Priced at $899.99, the Aeon 2 closed portable headphones incorporate all the elements of a truly great audiophile headphone. Great sound, great design, great form factor, plus excellent comfort. With any pair of high-end headphones, portability matters, and the Aeon 2 delivers on its promise to be a portable option for listeners on the go. It folds into a nice compact design that's perfect for travel, especially with the included hard case. The Aeon 2 will deliver you a sound that's on the warm side of neutral with a present mid-range, relaxed treble, and a tight, punchy bass. Pair it with our Silver Dragon premium headphone cable for a more resolved sound and enjoy a wide range of genres like rock, alternative, classical, and jazz. Not to mention, you can get the Aeon 2 in an open back variant as well. Much like this one, there's also the Aeon 2 Noir closed back headphones from Dan Clark Audio, and they're very similar to the Aeon 2 closed, just in a stylish black finish with a slightly different tuning. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention Dan Clark's newest headphones recently released, the Noir X closed back headphones. Expanding on the iconic Aeon 2 Noir, the Noir X headphones feature an improved driver, Dan Clark's state-of-the-art acoustic metamaterial tuning system, and the Gorilla Glass 3 clad cups first featured on the Dan Clark E3 headphones. For only $9.99, you can own Dan Clark's newest cans, satisfying listeners with an expansive soundstage, punchy bass, and silky mid-range. If you like what you heard, head on over to moon-audio.com for more information about the Noir X. Moving into our mid-tier price point, at $14.99, the Focal Clear MG headphones are a great open-back pair of cans. As Focal's mid-tier headphone, the Clear MG features a new M-shaped magnesium dome, which improves the dynamics and balance of the sound. That means you'll enjoy a sound that's lifelike, lively, and really easy to love. The soundstage is wide and open, making it a great choice for listeners who enjoy that natural, clear, and slightly warm sound with lots of detail. The Clear MG features Focal's signature styling with this ergonomic headband, chestnut coloring, and mixed metal design. It works with many genres, and we especially enjoy it with Americana, acoustic, classical, and jazz. Overall, the Clear MG has sweet highs and better bass definition than its predecessor, the original Clear, with a little more depth to the sound. We like to pair the Clear MG with our Silver Dragon premium headphone cable for added detail and to also tighten up that low end. Just to be clear though, these are the connectors used for Dan Clark Audio headphones. But don't worry, we make headphone cables for Focal too. Head to our website at moon-audio.com for just about every custom headphone cable you might need. Moving up the price point ladder at $19.99, the Dan Clark Audio E3 headphones make folk, acoustic, and string music shine. Despite its closed-back design, the E3 soundstage is anything but closed, rivaling that of an open-back headphone. It has a good amount of airiness and openness to the presentation that could fool anyone who doesn't know their closed-backs. Quite frankly, if you want the sound of an open-back headphone but the noise isolation of a closed-back, then the E3 is the way to go. It has a wonderful low-end detail that's precise and articulate and a smooth mid-range presentation. Being a Dan Clark Audio headphone with a planar magnetic driver, they are harder to drive, so we recommend pairing them with a capable DAP music player to efficiently power them. Like all planar magnetic drivers, the more power that you throw at them, the better they'll perform. We recommend pairing them with the Blue Dragon Premium headphone cable for added clarity without any coloration. And yes, we did not just pick this cable because they match, it's just coincidence. They look great together. Ushering in a new era of high-end headphones, Grado Labs HP100 SE headphones are a contemporary version of a true classic. At $24.95, the HP100 SE have a new design from the ground up, with Grado's first ever detachable headphone cable, new engineered speakers, and so much more. As the new flagship open-back model, the HP100 SE delivers Grado's signature sound. Spacious, smooth, and musical. Great with classical, strings, and more, the HP100 SE represents the future of Grado over-ear headphones. At the heart of the HP100 SE sits a completely new speaker design with a paper composite cone, a powerful high-flux magnetic circuit using rare earth alloys, and a new voice coil made from lightweight copper-plated aluminum. I know, a lot. What does that mean? Excellent high-frequency resolution, mid-range smoothness, and bass energy with low distortion. With all these new changes, one thing has stayed the same, and that's craftsmanship. As with all Grado headphones, the HP100 SE is handcrafted in their Brooklyn, New York headquarters. You just can't beat tradition. And of course, because this is so monumental, we had to build a Dragon cable for these headphones. We recommend pairing the Grado HP100 SE with our Black Dragon Premium headphone cable. It's gonna add more warmth to that signature Grado sound, give you a little more bottom end weight, and just offer you that musical experience that we all love. Starting off our reference level headphones at $29.99, the Meze Audio Empyrean 2 headphones are the second generation of Meze's popular Empyrean cans. If you loved the first Empyrean, hold your seat because the Empyrean 2 blows the OG out of the water. It's got a much more controlled sound across the board that translates to this refined listening experience. The Empyrean 2 shows us what sonic improvements and technological advancements can really do to an already stellar sounding headphone. It's equipped with a new version of the Renaro Isodynamic Hybrid Array driver, which reduces the overall weight of the driver design and creates very accurately reproduced audio. It's got great reference sound that'll pair with most genres, but sounds especially good with classical, since it kind of maintains that awesome wide soundstage. Pair it with our Black Dragon Premium headphone cable for a slightly warmer sound while still allowing clarity in the mids and the highs to really shine through. Meze Audio has hit another home run with the Empyrean 2, and it sounds absolutely amazing. One of our most consistent bestsellers year after year at $49.99, the Focal Utopia 2022 headphones is the second generation open back dynamic driver that still retains the excellent detail retrieval of the original Utopia, but with a sound that's slightly warmer. The Utopia 2022 still uses the same 40mm M-shaped dome drivers, but they're tuned differently with a warmer presentation, better depth of field, and a more intimate sound than the original Utopia. They're very engaging and they've got a bass that's nice and tight and controlled. Overall, the Utopia 2022 is going to deliver a more musical experience. It's got all the qualities of a flagship level headphone: signature Focal styling, wonderfully wide and detailed sound, and a comfortable fit. With a versatile sound, the Utopia 2022 will complement a variety of genres, from blues to folk, jazz and classic rock, and so on. We recommend pairing the Utopia 2022 with the Silver Dragon Premium headphone cable for more detail retrieval in the mids and in the highs. Successor to the acclaimed HiFiMan Susvara model, the Susvara unveiled open-back planar magnetic headphones push the boundaries of audiophile grade sound. At $8,000 and worthy of reference level status, the Susvara unveiled delivers an incredibly detailed and open sound that reproduces your favorite music in its highest fidelity. With advanced diaphragm technology and premium connectivity options, the Susvara unveiled flagship headphones are a must-have for discerning audiophiles seeking the best listening experience. The Susvara unveiled headphones set a new precedent for high-end headphones with an entirely new open-back design that lends a durable build quality and yields exceptional sonic results. I know what you're thinking. Kayla, you said that these are open-back headphones, but they don't look open. Well, let me let you in on a little bit of a secret here. Ta-da! Open-back headphones! HiFiMan has eliminated traditional grills that can cause undesired sound reflections and instead implemented a metal mesh for a more musical and detailed listening experience that enhances the sense of space and clarity. Since it's a tonally neutral and detailed headphone, we recommend pairing it with the Black Dragon Premium headphone cable. It's going to tighten up that bottom end and smooth out the high frequencies. It leans on the power-hungry side, so it does need a powerful headphone amplifier to drive it efficiently. The Susvara unveiled makes all the right adjustments in the right places, so if you don't like something about the original, chances are you're going to fall in love with this one. These are just some of our picks for the top audiophile headphones of 2024. We've expanded our list and created 3 blogs, all linked in the description below, with several more options at each price point. Headphones aren't our only bestsellers of the year, so don't forget to check out our best DAPs, desktop DACs, and Dragon audio cable blogs, found exclusively at moon-audio.com. As always, if you have any additional questions, drop a comment below and we'll be more than happy to answer. Subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. Thanks so much for watching.